As the eldest child in a military family, we moved around frequently. And every time we moved, we shopped churches. We shopped evangelical churches that dedicated all of their young men to Christ through the Promise Keeper movement of the 1990s. We shopped high liturgy churches, that thought every Sunday was a high holy day and had enough incense to prove it. We shopped churches with youth ministries, choirs, in-depth Bible studies, vacation Bible schools, mainstream Sunday school curriculum, and anything else you can think of. If there was a checklist for the perfect church, my mother wrote it. And like the deal hunter on Black Friday, she found what was best for her and for her family. But no matter how much we went to different churches or what church we belonged to, I was never at home. I was a stranger. I was an awkward kid and a very angsty teenager. I felt that we always found ourselves in, God bless your heart, churches. Churches that, in my mind, seemed superficial. You see where it was. Churches in my mind seemed superficial and blessed your heart. If you were different, didn't get things as fast, or forgot to bring the right casserole to the fellowship hall for repast. True story, actually happened. Then at 22, freshly out of college, my high school friend, Virginia Cook, Patterson, gave me a number to a rather eccentric organist, just to as a choir master of her church home on Hilton Avenue. And he asked me to be the soloist one Sunday. I sang that solo, and I stayed. I stayed when I reunited with high school friends. I stayed when I had all the time, the talent, and the treasure I could give. I was living at home with my mother in the glorious years. And I stayed when I had none. I moved into my own apartment. I was a grad student. It happened. New technology. Over the past 10 years of staying, I realized that this little plot of land tucked so secretly in the alcove on Hilton Avenue is not a God bless your heart church, but it is a how may I bless your spirit church. This is the church that will sit at a bonfire in the backyard to be an ear to a friend going through a life transition. This is the church. New technology, I don't like it. There we go. This is the church that you can sit on the porch in the evening and talk about how God has blessed you. And if need be, help others to see God's blessing in their lives. This is a church where we have members that will BBQ in the early hours of the morning or get there early on Wednesday to make dinner. This is a church where you can cheat and have your priest bless your poker card, you know. I don't care what they say, that's cheating. This is a church where we celebrate birthdays in four-part harmony and we mourn in prayerful unison. This is a church where you can be as different as you want to be, and not only do you not have to worry about being judged, but you can be celebrated as a unique and individual child of God. Bless your heart characters. From the great and wise caribou creating alternative histories to the smile on your face, or the poet who patiently writes and waits for his words to be sung to an all so familiar hymn. We have the Earth Mother who makes sure that everything is recycled. Look, I am paperless. And we have the occasionally grumpy 6-foot-plus Vietnam veteran who would even today give the shirt off his back if you needed it. Sidebar, he is the biggest teddy bear in this church. And thank you for your service. For those of you who serve, it doesn't have to be Veterans Day. And we have spiritual guardians and caretakers of the next generation because their hearts are authentically blessed. This church has blessed my occasional cynical and doubtful spirit. When I was asked by one member of the church to speak on why I give my time and talents when I'm not tired of ramen noodles, my treasure, what I give, when I give it, I do so joyfully because St. Thomas is my family. It's the family I chose. They show up to my high school theater shows, or more importantly, dress rehearsals with food, because I need energy to yell at the children. We save each other from ourselves. I'm not going to say we all get along all the time, because we don't. But when we have it out, as family will, we forgive each other, because we believe in unlimited second chances. Because we know here at the Upside Down Ark, we are all brothers and sisters in Christ, and we are all marching towards that. I love St. Thomas, and I hope you do too. That's my stewardship.